Well, it ended about what I expected. I'm just wondering where they put the sandbox and why they didn't bring out the your mama fat jokes. Seriously, folks, when you going to just own up to your tenure? You know, yeah, January 6th was some crazy stuff. But I gotta tell you, it ain't what they showed on the news. You gotta be kidding me. I've been to D.C. myself, and every other person there is an undercover cop of some sort. They may be of the three-letter divisions, but every other person there is a cop, and you better believe it. So, January 6th, I don't believe it at all. Now, as far as who did a better job, all I can tell you is when Trump was in power, my gas was under $2, or got to be in under $2. Under Biden, my gas is over $3. And in some states, I hear it's over $5. Now, as far as Biden, hey, yeah, you've been there a long freaking time. But I swear to God, I thought your head was going to pop off and become a jack-in-the-box. Or worse yet, your face fall off and you look like something from Westworld. Now, on up to it. We got 3 wars going on, and probably 2 of them I don't even know about. Yeah, all these people talking about, well, Trump's a convicted felon. Yeah, but who convicted him? Look at the reasoning behind what was being done. And seriously, y'all pulling a Martha Stewart on him, ain't you? Oh, we've been doing this for hundreds of years, but now that Trump did it, we're going to get him because he's wanting to be president again. Quite honestly, hookers ain't what they used to be, okay? Even high-priced call girls ain't what they used to be. Because now you can get them, just turn your computer on, and there's 4 of them popping up on your screen. I get about 1 a month just trying to text me on the phone. Now, whose ever idea that was to let spammers continue to call people, y'all got a problem. But not as bad as some of these things. I mean, seriously, I grew up back in the 80s. $100 would get you 1 or 2 grocery carts depending on what you bought. And it would last 1-2 weeks. Depending on where your paycheck ran. Now, $100 don't even get a quarter of that. Don't even get an eighth of that. I think last time I bought groceries, I got maybe enough for 2 or 3 days. And as far as my health, last time my VA doctor called me up for an appointment, I told him, said, look, just take me off the books for a minute. Let me see which one's closer to me. Because I'm tired of just going once a year and getting my blood drawn. And then them telling me, well, there's nothing wrong. There's nothing else wrong with you. And yet I know there's something wrong with me. They tell me my mind is still okay just because I'm thinking there's something wrong with me. I do their little ink blot test, and because I give them a certain answer, they say, well, you're okay. I'm like, no, my brain don't work the same way. I have to write things down now, or else I forget that I was trying to get on that thing. Sometimes it takes me weeks to post a video because I'm like, okay, is that important enough? Well, folks, I tell you, this is important. Okay? Do we allow people to stay in office when they're going after their political opponents by any means necessary? Do we allow people in office when people, they don't respect the U.S. enough to realize that we still have the best military? And it's not the tech that we've got. I mean, it's great, but it's because of those of us that believe in our Constitution enough to say, this is the line and no further. Me, the only thing I got on Ukraine is there is a big stockpile of nuclear waste there. And I'm seriously concerned about who controls that and who has the capability of mining that nuclear waste. As far as Hamas, I love my Jewish people, but quite honestly, that fight's been going on for thousands of years. It started with a family feud. Who was born first? And they want to put modern standards against what was the law at the time. To say, well, this one should have had all that blessing, or this one should have had all this blessing. Quite honestly, work with what you got now. Okay? Literally, work with what you got now. You got two different ideologies, and one of them's killing people, and the other one's killing people, and you really got to look at it and say, stop, hold up a minute. Because we are only seeing part of the story and not the whole story. No, this is happening and that's happening. Why is it happening? You got terrorists hiding in the hospital? Of course they're going to go into that. Because you let a terrorist take an inch and they will grab a mile. It has been proven over and over and over again. Sadly, there's nothing easy about anything. Now, you're going to blame Trump for COVID. Yeah, I said it. That thing that happened a few years back and had the whole damn world shut down for a good minute. Had people ready to go to fists because, oh, you didn't wear a mask. Now, understand something. Health-wise, by all means, some of y'all needed a mask on. Some of us do need a mask on. I'm the first one to say, I tell you, I'm the ugliest man on the face of the planet. Sometimes I do need a mask on just to cover myself. But the whole reason there was a thing about it was because it was mandated. And that's the whole point of America, is the government should stay the freak out of people's business. If you worried that much about that person, let them die. Let them suffer the consequences of their actions. Point blank and simple is, I smoke. Straight up, I'll tell you, I smoke. I knew the consequences of my actions when I started smoking. At some point in my life, I will quit smoking. But that's up to me. I keep it outdoors, in my own private spaces. You understand? Leave me alone about it. Stop jacking the prices up. But I digress. Quite literally, y'all, you probably already know who I'm voting for. I mean, seriously, y'all may hate him, you may love him, but at heart, he is a businessman, and I believe that at heart, he loves our country. And I'm quite tired of hearing that my president is a mumbling, bumbling idiot. Now, Biden, he's either a mumbling, bumbling idiot or the most evil genius in the world. I'm not sure which, because I'm not there seeing him on the daily. But I can tell you this, I saw what he did in a 90-minute debate, and the man's having problems. They made mention of World War III. It's already foretold. Every religion has it. Every religion has it. There's going to be a World War III. There's no stopping it. You slow it down. You can divert it for a few years. But it's going to happen because people can't get along. It's always me, 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 me. They're not looking at, hey, this guy needs something. Maybe I've got it. Maybe I could give that to him. And maybe he's got something that I could use. But it's always me, 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 me. What can you do for me? Quite honestly, I want you to get out of my way. You want to sit on your butt and cry? Get out of my way. I got stuff to do. But I tell both of you, own up to what happened during your watch. Own up to it. That's all I got to say about it. And stop playing like you in a dang sandbox. Peace out until I got something else to say.